member of the faith community. He's a minister at the Pilgrim United Church of Christ in Carlsbad. Ladies and gentlemen, Madison Shockley.
How does the song go? Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night last night was. I tell you, it's wonderful to watch the enlightenment of the nation, that they finally woke up to what we have known all along. Yes, as earlier speakers said, I know that many of us who heard of Barack Obama's speech at the convention said the same thing as our earlier speaker. Someday he'll be president. Well, I got news for you. That day has come. Barack Obama will be the next president of the United States. Not because he has the longest political record, not because he has the longest list of important people in his Rolodex, but because he has the brightest ideas and the greatest amount of hope. We heard hope ridiculed in the election, and he answered that so powerfully last night, didn't he? We have to understand what that means for us. Hope is the only antidote to despair. Without hope, you don't accomplish anything that you cannot see right in front of you. And you give up and you walk away. We think about the issues that confront us today and we say, I don't know how we'll ever get out of Iraq. Unless you have hope, you can't begin to do the work that it's going to take to get us out of Iraq. We sit back and we wonder, will I ever be able to afford health insurance? If you don't have hope, you despair and you give up and you walk away. But with hope, you do the work that's required to change this country. Barack Obama is going to be the next president of the United States, not because he wants it more than anybody else. Barack Obama will be the next president of the United States because we need him more than anybody else. America needs Barack Obama. Barack Obama doesn't need the presidency. We need him to be president. The other candidates, I kind of pity them because they just don't understand that they are standing in the way of history. And if they really understood what was going on, they'd simply step aside. We need Barack Obama. America needs Barack Obama for a few reasons. Number one, in his person, Barack Obama heals so many of the chasms and rifts that are tearing our society apart. In his person, he heals the rift of race in black and white. In his person, he heals the rift between native and immigrant. He shows us what the blessings and benefits are of immigration, what immigration brings to this country to enrich it in his own person. In his person, he heals the rift between conservative fundamentalists and so-called secularists, because in fact, he is an evangelical Christian, but he has an enlightened mind. He heals the generational rift in our society. By electing him, we will in fact turn the page. While the elder statesmen among us fight over the 90s, fight over the 80s, even still fighting over the 60s, by electing Barack Obama president, we declare that that war is over. Barack Obama is the embodiment of what the liberal movement has produced in this society since the 60s. By electing him, the struggle's over. He's the one. And Barack Obama does all of this for America before he even opens his mouth. And then when he opens his mouth and the intelligence and the eloquence and the ideas and the wisdom and the judgment and the determination pour out of his mouth like a flowing river, it inspires us all to want to get up and march and work and vote and give and do everything that's necessary, because we have renewed hope that there is another world possible, that this country can retain and regain its moral authority in the world, that we can provide in this, the richest nation the world has ever known, for everyone who has needs. Barack Obama will be the next president of the United States because we need him more than any of the other candidates. Finally, Barack Obama has brought people into the electoral and political process that had never thought twice about it. That's why all the early polls were wrong. Because when you do a poll, and I know a little bit about this, I've run for office in other cities, we'll talk about that another time. But when you do these polls, they are spot on with the likely voters. Those are the only ones they bother to poll. Why would you poll somebody who's not likely to vote? And so when they poll the likely voters, Hillary Clinton was always on top. But I looked at this thing. I said, wait a minute. He's raised in that first quarter, or that first half of the year, $60 million. And not only the gross amount, but the number of individual contributors broke every record ever recorded. And so I said to myself, they're not counting all those $25 donations. They're not polling those people who are going on the internet and sending $25. The most I had ever given in a presidential campaign, I think it was the $3 that you check on the IRS return. Well, I'm proud to say I gave Barack Obama 10 times that much. But it's those people, young people, people new to the process, people who have been inspired by the hope that he espouses, that say, I can be a part of this history with my $25. I can be a part of this history by coming out and knocking on doors and voting. I can become a part of this history. Barack Obama will be the next president of the United States. Obama, Obama.